Oh, baby. It's Anti-Dre. It's Anti-Dre. What's up, man?
Nothing much. I got my iced coffee here because you know I love my iced
coffee. Iced coffee or iced milk, bro?
Oh, it's got so much vanilla creamer in here, and with iced, it's so good. You know?
Guys, this is Anti-Dre, aka Christian, also aka Puns and Buns. Guys, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Loading Screen episode 19, I think it is. I can't believe it's 19 already. That means we've been in quarantine for at least eight-ish weeks. I know there's a few weeks we missed, but how are you doing this morning, Puns?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, my phone died overnight, so I woke up late.
Okay,
that's always a great start to your day. But other than that, you know, I got my coffee. I'm just chilling here in my room, as you can see. Obviously, my room.
Nice, good, very nice. What I want to know is how you built yourself a loft to place yourself at that angle in your room. But I guess we don't have to tell our trade secrets. It's okay. But guys, welcome to Loading Screen, your morning podcast to kick off your day, basically every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Shout out before we start. We want to obviously thank our sponsors, Mike and Ike and Zip Chair, for supporting the show, supporting the company, and obviously helping to make this happen. So, Puns, nobody knows you outside of the Twitter sphere and Twitch, but in this show, nobody knows you. So, for our guests, tell us a little bit about yourself, dude. Like what your gaming past and what you currently are.
So what's up? My name is Christian, aka Puns and Buns. I am the social media manager and coordinator for Nerd Street Gamers. Let's go.
Nerd Street.
I come from Overwatch. I'm a recovering Overwatch player. I now am really into Valorant and all different sorts of fun games. But I still got a little bit of love for my game. But that's kind of where I had my comeuppance. Ran a couple teams there, but now I'm just out here doing the tweets.
Very nice, very nice. Real quick, like I said, we're just trying to show everybody what you're, who you are as a person, as a gamer. I'm trying to pull up the chat here, so if you see me looking off to the side, that is what I'm doing. But let's. What are your top 3 favorite games? I don't even think I know. Like as a friend, I don't even think I know this.
See, that's a hard one. Darn. I mean, I think Overwatch falls in there just because it's where I got my start.
Okay.
Pokemon, because being the youngest of 5, I always make this joke that I was born to be esports staff because when there was only 4 slots and you're the youngest of 5, someone had to have the cheat code book, somebody had to write down the passwords. So Pokemon was my first game that was mine because it was like on a small little, it was on a little device. So that's definitely in that whole wheelhouse. And then the third game. Ooh, that's a hard one. I guess Valorant, just because it's the game now that I'm playing. But
so number 3 is ever changing, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, nice, man. That's awesome, guys. Again, this is Puns and Buns GG. All right, good. I'm just making sure I spelled your name right, guys. When I first met Puns, I asked apparently the wrong person what his name was for an interview that I did for Nerd Street, and yeah, well, that was funny, face puck. But yeah, dude. Well, listen, I mean, guys, we got a lot. Here's the thing: the last few weeks, gaming news has kind of been few and far between, outside of the PS5 announcement. Like, things are getting littered to us, but normally when I go online and I go, I search gaming news, like it's nothing of meat. But recently, was it yesterday? Recently. Speaking of your number 2 favorite game, recently Pokemon Unite was dropped, and to everybody's surprise, here, let's go ahead and pull the trailer up here. What are your thoughts on it?
So, I mean,
here, I'll pull up the actual trailer, not the press conference. Hold on, let's see. Here we go.
Everyone was watching this thinking, this is gonna be the Gen 4 release. This is gonna be where they drop, or like the Pokemon,
like the
Gold and
remake
Silver,
of Gen 4.
Yeah, that's what everybody was hoping for, and then this happened, and everybody was like, what? And if you go into comments, people are roasting and like Pokemon. They'll be like, what? Nobody asked for this. What are you doing?
Literally no one. I don't think anyone would have ever asked for this type of.
Well, actually, what a lot of people wanted was Pokemon TFT, because like auto chess is a lot of fun, and with the Pokemon, with the different Pokemon, that would be really cool. But I guess before you can have TFT, you have to have League of Legends. So that's that's the path they've taken. So they're building Pokemon League of Legends.
Dude, I'm like, as soon as I saw this shot right here on screen, I was like, what? Now, here's the thing. I immediately messaged my friend, Jacob, who plays League of Legends, and I said, you leave your League of Legends toxicity out of here. Out of my Pokemon game. I don't know, man. I'm curious.
Going down mid.
I'm curious, like I'm curious what the balancing is going to be. Like, it looks like we have, obviously Charizard and Charizard and Blastoise there. But that alone, dude. Can I do autoplay is paused? But I don't want it to autoplay. I want it to autoplay, but yeah. So I don't know, man. I wonder if people are going to be able to. I wonder if it's going to be integrated with any of the other Pokemons, because the last few games they've been integrating a lot of it. I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'll try it. I just hope it's not I'm not good at League of Legends, and I don't think I ever will be. Maybe this will be the MOBA that I'm going to try and be good at.
Yeah, from what it seems, the same developers that were involved in Call of Duty Mobile are actually working on this project.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
When I read it, it was really interesting. It just popped up on my Twitter feed, and I'm like, okay. That means two things. That means, one, good cloud hosting, because we know Nintendo is not always known for their servers.
Yeah.
And two, they did a good job with Cloud Mobile. It's probably one of the most popular games out there that's kind of slept on because it's a mobile game. But I know there's such a huge community. So I'm stoked. I'm excited, and this is a great way for kids to get their first experiences in toxicity. And I think that's important in this day and age.
You guys heard it from the social media man himself, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I just noticed, and I'm sorry guys for scrubbing around through this video this whole time, but I just noticed, watch this. So it's very quick, but at level 9, you have, look, Charmeleon, right? And then watch. Do you see just evolved? So I guess as your character gets stronger, it will move to its next, evolution. Good morning, Jojo. Good morning, Stoic. How are you guys? Welcome to the show. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm excited for it. Do they have a release date for it? Was that in the video at all? I'm looking.
No, it just says now in development. So we're probably looking at maybe
2021.
I would say maybe, or early 2021. Maybe if it's Metroid Prime level of development, then it's probably 5 years from now.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I still want my. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, Temtem." No, I want my Pokemon open world MMO. That's what I want, dude. I want an MMO Pokemon, good graphics. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I don't know why we haven't gotten that yet, because I have a feeling that if we were to get an MMO of that scale, a Pokemon game of that scale, dude, it'd fly off the shelves. It would fly off the freaking shelves.
That's probably their golden parachute. This is probably Game Freak when
they're gonna wait until the company's nearly under, and then they're gonna launch it, and it'll make them the most profitable company in the world.
We're at 3,000 Pokemon. What do we do? There's nothing left to make.
Actually, yeah, you could literally populate the entire world with what's it called? With your 3,000 Pokemon. Here's the thing. I know we were in chat yesterday, in work chat, we were talking about which gen was the best gen. What gen did you say was the best? 4?
That was a meme. 4 is pretty bad.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Do not want to go. I will not go on record and say that. I was messing with Christina. She, it's in my heart though. I loved Pokemon Diamond, but no, the best generation was Gen 2.
Gen 2 was dope. Gen 1, I mean, so I'm a little bit older than you. I think Gen 1 was my introduction generation. Gen 2 was awesome though, because that was like Cyndaquil and right? Was that Cyndaquil? Gen 2?
Yeah, that was Gen 2.
Yeah. I after that, dude, I'm not even lying to you. This most recent Pokemon game, which I believe DLC is coming out. I was supposed to pull up a trailer for that, but believe DLC is coming out this month. But that game specifically, Sword and Shield, you know what? I was excited for it. But I'm not going to lie to you. When I started fighting the Pokemon that inhabited the Sword and Shield world, I was like, really? A spatula with arms and eyes? Really? Like, this is how you need to stop making generations.
Okay, let's. They have a snake in Gen 1 that's literally just snake backwards. Let's not start talking about Pokemon that are very poorly thought out.
Yeah, but at least it was an animal. It wasn't a spatula or a trash bag. Backwards. Yeah, it's still an animal. Or not an animal, but like, a living, breathing species. Not a trash bag. I fought a freaking cart filled with rocks, bro. In this one. I was in a cave, and I'm not fighting bats. I'm not fighting anything. I'm fighting a cart filled with rocks.
Yeah, but have you ever had a cart filled with rocks
come at you?
It's scary, bro. It's probably, I think they hit the nail on the head for what that would be like if it was.
Listen, I don't know what you guys deal with on that side of the river over there in Jersey territory, but over here in Philly, we don't have to deal with carts coming at us and asking for fights. But on and I'll fully admit this, aside from Pokemon. So, Puns, I gave you a lot of shit in the office for Animal Crossing.
Oh, yeah.
How many times did I ask you, hey, Puns, sell me on it. Tell me why I should get it, right?
It was just, you know what it was? You weren't even disrespectful about it. You were just so mind blown that people could enjoy the,
I was very mind blown. I was like, this is like, I literally said, I was like, this is a child's game. And then everybody, even like some of my closest friends, are like, dude, you need to play it. I was like, what? So then COVID started. But regardless, I ended up getting it. I haven't played it all that much. My town is nowhere near what these crazy, what these other towns have been. But it's like chores. It's doing chores. But anyway, needless to say, there is I guess a free update. Yeah, a free update coming out. Where they're enabling swimming or diving rather. I was like, oh, cool. So you don't have to go across your bridge anymore to cross the river. No, that's not it. You still have to do that. But now we're going deep diving for sea creatures. So give me your take on this, Puns, because I know you are a big Animal Crossing guy.
Yeah. So this is a feature that was in New Leaf. They you'd get the swimsuit and you'd be able to dive in the water, but it was only really. Well, yeah, it would be on the beaches in your town, and you'd be able to go to this island. So I knew it was coming. It's pretty cool that they're adding it now. Mm-hmm. It's a cool little update, and one of the things is that I think this would be heavier hitting for me if we weren't in quarantine for the last 3 months, because I don't think this game was really designed to be a quarantine
game. Yeah.
Day. So a lot of people have burnt themselves out just from playing every single day and burning through. Whereas if I had a 9 to 5, I probably would still be playing it a lot more because I would still be doing the little things to get things together. But for me, it's really hard to get that enthusiasm. One, because they removed the feature where your villagers would leave after if you don't come back. And
oh, really?
So now they won't leave if you're gone for a while. So now I had to. Now I can be irresponsible. Now there's nothing forcing me to log in. So, GG's there, Nintendo. Thank you for making my life a lot easier.
Yeah, that dude, I don't. Maybe it's just the. This is the one thing I don't like about Nintendo right now. Ready? Hot take. Here we go. I don't like how I feel like Nintendo's getting soft. Either that or they're adhering to the younger generations. Because listen, if I am in last place, no. If I'm in first place in Mario Kart, in the old Mario Kart, you could still get like blue shells and crap that would keep you in first place. Now you just get coins when you're in first place. And when you're in last place in the old days, it's like, bro, if you don't want to be in last place and suck, then stop. If you don't want to be in last place, then stop sucking, dude. Like, but now it's like you're in last place. So like here's a blue shell, here's a few boosts, here's all this. Like, I just, it's like they're anti-loser. It's anti-loser mentality, bro. Like listen, growing up, and I know you did it too, right? Like I feel like everybody, like if you weren't good at a game, dude, you practice. Like if you don't like being in last place all the time in Mario Kart, or you don't like that your villagers are leaving, well then don't leave them out to dry. You know what I mean, dude?
I mean, dude, I listen, I have so many Tamagotchis that have been just, absolutely neglected. Like, and you lost them.
Yeah, like, you lost them. It makes you feel like a terrible person. And but I'm sure I'm sure like part of that was like, all right, I guess I gotta get my shit together and not be a terrible person. Like instead of it's fine, they'll be there, they'll still be alive. When you neglect them. I don't know. That's just my hot take on that.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing about Animal Crossing, though, it's just cool to see the celebrities, get into playing it, the casual people. Like, that, I think with Animal Crossing, I think they knocked it out of the park with a game that, like, anybody could enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it wasn't, like, if they knew in development that this was going to happen, I think they probably would have had a little bit different of a content schedule, I think. But, like I said, it's fun for what it is. It's not too expensive.
Yeah,
I'm happy. DLC's free. Look, I can't complain. Well, I can, but it takes too long. But
oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably dive into it. I need to jump back into.
Dive into it. Nice.
I made a puns and buns. Haha, I got it. But oh wait, I'm on my own stream PC, so I can use my sound commands, but I don't have them up right now.
Okay.
My camera is like lagging right now. I'm gonna turn it back on. There we go. Maybe it'll.
Time for sponsor part. Speaking of buns, my buns are nice and comfortable on this Zip Chair gaming chair. Get yourself a Zip Chair gaming chair.
Brought to you by Zip Chair.
I miss
the best a gamer can get. Well, Gillette's getting into the gaming scene with Dr. Lupo now. But
oh yeah.
So you sent me this next thing here. You sent me this next thing because one of the big things I want to talk about right now is the Steam Summer Sale. But one of the things that you sent me here is the Hitman stuff. So talk to me about this. As we obviously we got some pictures here. We've got some pictures here, but what have you played Hitman before? I've never played it, but this new one in the release trailer, in the conference for PS5, like it looked incredible. I think I might actually have to dive into it.
Yeah, so I'm a big Hitman fan. I mean, stealth games I think have always been one of my favorite genre of games that, if I go back actually, Metal Gear Solid I think hits that third pillar for me. Metal Gear Solid was one of my favorite games growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But Hitman was kind of in that same realm where it was a different kind of stealth game. Obviously, you're supposed to assassinate somebody, and there's like all different ways you can do it.
Okay.
And there's usually every single map had one like really goofy way. Like you could maybe like put a paperclip in a chandelier and then like sneeze or something, and the chandelier would fall and kill something. Like it was not necessarily that, but it was like pretty much at that level of kind of absurdity. But like trying to find that stuff, it's like searching for the Easter egg and zombies in Call of Duty. It's it really got your brain thinking. So with this new Hitman 3, it seems like they're really going back to the roots with how the gameplay is done. Because I know with Hitman Absolution, it was just a gunfight. It was it was a stealth game. It was just not what I liked. So
right.
I didn't really game. But Hitman 3, bringing it back, par for the course for all those PS5 releases. So, these screenshots are super exciting. These look they're so expansive. Like,
yeah, that world looks enormous.
And the graphics are so like. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. What was that? Okay. Oh, no, never mind. It's just part of the thing. So Hitman 3 details 6 locations that you can be that can be accessed on day 1. You can also import H1 and H2 locations. That's badass. Progression from H2 can be carried over. Dubai is the first level, and yes, you can climb on top of roofs. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Now, here's my important question. This is the end of the trilogy. If they start a new part of the saga, will the agent have a QR code on the back of his head and not a barcode?
Well, it kind of looks like Shaved Mark. If you guys know our broadcast, one of our broadcast producers, Shaved Mark.
I can see it.
I don't know. Let's see. QR code back of his head. I have to look down because my camera's covering the back arrow. So that's a barcode. So you think the next gen's going to have...
I'm just saying, just keeping up with the times, I mean, imagine trying to keep track of his agent, and you're like,
I don't have a barcode scanner. That's funny. Oh my God. Well, so I might actually have to try it. It's funny when I was like looking for monitors. Oh, you know what? Timeout. Another hot take from you, boy. Did you see the size? Like, I understand the PS5 was large, but this week I dove into it and I started comparing it to things. And they put out, I think somebody put out a graphic that compared, the PS4 size, the PS5 size. The PS5 is massive, man. It is massive.
A PC.
Like, it literally is a PC tower. You have a PlayStation, correct, or no?
No, I actually don't. My brother has one, but I've the only PlayStation I've ever owned was PlayStation 2.
Okay. Same actually. PlayStation 2. Are you going to get this one, do you think?
I mean, one of the reasons I never got a console is because, I didn't really, work. I didn't have a job. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was still in college and stuff. So
that's
I
also
think
very
definitely
true.
There's so many great games on there. Things from my childhood that, like the Ratchet and Clank is an easy pickup. Dude, you can play as a cat. Like, who wouldn't want that? So PS5 is an easy pickup for me. The thing that I'm going to be really hard pressed to pull out my wallet for is definitely the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, but and it's interesting because like Xbox isn't doing anything that really makes people want the Series X. Now, granted, if you have a PC and you can't upgrade it, maybe people will consider getting it. But I think Xbox came out and said like, hey, listen, we're not looking to sell the most consoles. We're looking to give as many options as possible to gamers, right? So like, which would explain why Halo Infinite's coming to PC. But that's exactly it. I think the fact that Halo Infinite, their Xbox exclusive, is going to be on PC, on Windows. That right off the bat just screams like, hey, like, we're not worried about selling consoles anymore. We'd rather focus on giving our games to as many people as possible, which I respect. I'm like you. I don't think I'm going to like whip out my wallet ready to buy an Xbox Series X. I don't think I'm going to. However, the PS5, yes, because the PS5 is Sony is still in that exclusive mindset, which is fine. But yeah,
they've just been consistently. They just do not miss. And like I had an Xbox 360 back when the PS3, and I remember the PS3. The whole joke was PS3 doesn't have games, and like
yeah,
like I remember that was like the big thing. And Xbox 360 was the king, but. How do you leave the board meeting being like, yeah, we're gonna go out there and tell them we're not aiming to sell the most consoles. They lost the console wars. It's like at that point, that's the white flag. It's just like, well, I wasn't even trying, bro. Stop being a tryhard. Stop trying to sell your systems,
bro.
You're sweating.
It's so funny. I always wonder what goes on in board meetings, right? Because like, like for like the Mixer board meeting, right? Like it's funny. Yesterday I was making this week's Field of View. By the way, guys, Field of View, your weekly dose of gaming news. I'm the producer on it. That's why I'm pushing it. But that goes live on our YouTube at 12:30 p.m. today, and we talk about Mixer and closing its doors and everything. And like I was like looking through old trailers of it, and they're like, we truly believe in bringing the best blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, this did not age well. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's we'll see. I mean, best of luck to all those Mixer streamers out there. I know I was watching like some like reactions to it, and there were a lot of streamers that have built they built their brand on that, and it's sad. It's sad to see it go, and I can only imagine what they're feeling like, which is terrible. But yeah, I mean, moving on. Enough of Microsoft stuff. Real quick, there's not much to say about it, so I'll jump into this before we jump into the summer sale. But if you guys take a look here, the Cyberpunk Night City event is apparently happening in 14 minutes. So right after the show, the Cyberpunk Nightwire live stream is happening. I don't know what this is. I thought it was like a short cinematic. But it says live hands-on, which makes me think that we might see some gameplay. I don't know. Forgive my ignorance on this, but Puns, have you heard anything about this?
No, I mean, I haven't really been following Cyberpunk too much after Metroid Prime's like 5-year development delay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just didn't want to get my heart up again. I love that studio's game, so
yeah,
I've been hands off, been just letting them do their thing.
Cool.
So I have no idea what we're getting into, but I might tune in just for the heck of it,
Yeah, I mean, it's in 14 minutes right after the show, see what it's about. I'm always down for new gameplay, but it's funny, dude. We do this show at 11, and all the news drops as soon as the show's over. All of it. Damn, I don't know why my webcam's laggy right now. But anyway, okay, so that's that, guys. Cyberpunk 2077. Obviously, you guys know, we talked about in the last episode that it was delayed a little bit. Delayed until November. I personally think delaying games is totally fine as long as they're, I'd rather have a delayed game released properly than a game rushed to release like No Man's Sky. But yeah, I'm not going to go into the trenches with that one. But yeah, no, I mean, so guys, like I said, Cyberpunk 2077 Night City event happening in about 13 minutes. You can find it on YouTube on Cyberpunk 2077 Night City Wire. Just type that in YouTube, and it's a live stream right there. Going on to the meat and potatoes of the summer, I like to say. E3 is normally the E3 is the E3. In like April, I think it's April, with the Masters. Like I always look forward to that because I always have the Masters on in the background while I'm editing and working, and E3, I always have that in June in the background, editing. This is the other thing. Don't necessarily put it on in the background, but this is the next thing that I get super excited for. And I really didn't, I didn't get a chance to really appreciate this until I had a PC. And the reason I'm making a big deal out of it is because Laymabs in chat, aka our Italian, Laymabs in chat, he's recently ascended. He's got a PC. We played Valorant for the first time the other day, and he loved it. I was nervous because, I think that is a totally different, like, PC shooters are definitely totally different beasts than, like, than, say, Call of Duty. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So, I don't know, Puns. What's your take on the summer sale?
I'm a grizzled PC veteran. I've had many summer sales, so my Steam library is pretty packed, I'll be honest with you. But in all seriousness, I've always loved just going through and seeing what new games are out, or what games I've had an eye on. So I don't really have anything that I'm looking for right now because I've kind of hit the Steam summer sales pretty hard. In fact, there was a fundraiser the other day, that wasn't on Steam, but it was $5 and you get like 1,700 games. So I'm about halfway through. Looking at them, not even touched a single one of them, but
I have so many that I don't even play. If you guys want to see what the Steam summer sale is like, here. It's basically what happens to the Steam summer, to my wallet. But yeah, dude. Now it's so wait. When does it start?
I think it starts a little bit this afternoon. I think in the article it said about 2 p.m. PST or like 12 p.m. PST. So probably like 2 p.m. today EST.
Oh wait, Thursday, June 25th.
Yeah, it's today.
What am I gonna do?
Well, you just showed us.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's just burn my wallet. I don't know, dude. I've been so engrossed in Final Fantasy 14 that I just haven't really I haven't played much of anything. But this will probably be that thing where it's like, oh, it's on sale. I might as well just buy it and just be on the it'll just be added to my library of games that I've bought but never touched ever. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna look real quick before we end it. I just wanna. Let's do the Steam of shame. Let's see how many games we have in our libraries before.
Oh, the Steam of shame. All right, let's do it. I'll have you guys know. You know how it's Punch. You know how they let you organize it to like your favorite games, right? So I always put like the 2 or 3 games that I'm currently playing in my favorites, right? My Steam's loading right now. Oh, baby, this is going to be exciting. And the loading bar reset. The loading bar reset. Looks like we're going for another half hour, baby. All right, here. I'll just turn that off for now. I have work to do. Boss. Hey, boss. All right, hold on. Where is it?
All right.
What do you got?
I got mine up. I got 304.
304 games. And how many do you currently play?
I haven't loaded Steam for like months.
Oh my god, it's amazing. All right, hold up. This is funny. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the drum roll, please. Oh my god. Okay. Currently playing nothing but Final Fantasy and Halo. All right. 311.
By 7. Wow. Oh man, I got by.
Does that mean I'm more gamer than you are?
I guess, but guess what? The Steam Summer Sale is coming up, so I guess I'm gonna have to try and beat you today.
Oh my god, dude! I have like literally none of these are installed. I wish I could show you guys. None of these are installed right now. Oh my god, it's terrible. I'm seeing games that I've never even seen before. I must have bought them like 7 years ago. Oh baby. All right. Well, what a good note to end on there.
Oh man.
All right, Puns. Give me your thoughts, dude. What do you think about finally being in the show? Like, thoughts on the show, dude? Do you think it needs to be longer? Do you hate me?
No, this is great. It's nice, casual. It's a good way to start off my morning. Get to just kind of enjoy the gaming news. I just wish that there was more gaming news before 11 a.m.
Everything starts as soon as the show's over, guys. So listen, if you guys are interested in anything new coming out, just keep your phones handy, stay on the Twitter sphere, and I'm sure as soon as we hit the end button, news is going to break. So, and today's Thursday already. My goodness. All right, guys. Well, listen, that's been it. You're here. Let's see if I can remember what Dre says. Your loading is complete. You have been queued into the game, into your days, guys. He does it so much better. But guys, cheers, my friends. Dilly dilly, as I say in my stream. But thank you all so much for being here. Puns, thank you for sitting in for Dre this morning. Anti-Dre. Dude, Anti-Dre. I love that. That should be your Puns and Buns, no, a.k.a. Anti-Dre. But yeah, dude, thanks for sitting in today. I hope you enjoyed it. And guys, everybody in chat, good to see you guys. Good morning, everybody. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, a great weekend. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, Mike and Ikes, and thank you, Zip Chair, for supporting the show, supporting everything we do here at Nerd Street Gamers, because without you, well, I wouldn't have a comfy chair to sit in. So, guys, thank you all so much for being here. And we'll be live again Tuesday morning next week at 11 a.m. with some more coffee and some more gaming news and gaming chit-chat. Peace out, everybody.